thinking.
What are you thinking now?
Where a good place would be to go.
Well, we saw Lot and Valentine.
I really want to take someone to the cave, Mother. Don't you, Ollie?
Yes.
I want to save the cave for,
Special?
indeed,
Okay.
someone who needs more privacy than we usually afford.
Understood.
You really liked it.
You
I did really like it.
I'm glad.
Mother,
Yes.
aren't you afraid you're going to have men lust over you looking like that?
What would be wrong with that? We have a rider approaching from the rear.
Excuse me.
Hello.
I have a question.
Yes.
First off, what's your name?
Inya Nordskov, can I help you with something?
You said Inya?
Yes.
I do believe you can.
And that is...
It's been a long time since I've seen you. Have you healed well? You satisfied your problems with your mother?
Remind me who you are again?
We'll save the formalities for a different location. Be a doll and get off your fucking horse.
Can I put all my guns up, please?
Mother?
What do you have on you?
Just this and a Schofield.
Go ahead and put them away.
Okay.
Timely. Blades, everything.
Of course.
What are the chances of us meeting again?
So unlikely.
Unfortunate.
I suppose that depends on your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunate for us, less fortunate for her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, it's all on my horse.
Okay. You want to hop on mine? You better be good, because if you don't, it'll hurt.
Yeah.
Come on. Do you need help?
No, I can do it. Am I allowed to get on now?
Yes.
Good girl.
It's very well done. Well, do one of you want to lead to a special place for a special talk?
I
Another
believe
one.
that would be you, Emily. Take us to the
same
place.
one?
Mhm.
Yes.
Emily, before we leave, be a darling and hitch the woman's horse.
Yes.
How have you been?
That's a subjective, question.
Mm,
She looks in rough shape from the last
she
time we
does.
saw her.
Life has not been easy, has it?
Maybe.
Maybe. Just to
If you
define
want
some
money,
rules for you. Because rules are important. We all live by rules, correct?
yeah.
If you scream or make it known to a passerby that you are in dismay, we'll have to hurt them.
Of course.
So don't do anything stupid.
I won't.
Okay.
Answer that you understand.
I answered. I was just speaking quieter. I'm
Understood.
sorry.
I actually kind of appreciate that.
You missed us. Do you remember us?
Yeah.
Just breathe.
As soon as you said
Relax.
mother,
Yes. You had quite a conversation with Mother.
I'll take us up here.
Good. Thank you, sister. To make sure that our interactions are very private.
Rocks. Sorry, this way.
What have you been doing with your life since our last meeting?
I, I, I'm, I'm a doctor.
A doctor.
Yeah.
Very nice. What do you practice? If you're
Mostly,
doctoring.
mostly trauma surgery.
Hear that, Mother?
I did not.
She practices trauma surgery as a doctor.
Interesting.
So if we provide
Yes.
you trauma, would you be able to help us doctor you?
Trauma surgery is in wounds regarding oftentimes severe blunt force trauma with a weapon of sorts, or more miscellaneous surgeries, not mental. I can take
You
care
have a
of
very interesting name. You know this, yes? You should have lied.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm fine. You don't need to apologize for me for your discretions. Oh, look at this. A moose.
The black bear.
You're doing well with behaving, and I appreciate that.
There's no point in trying to scream.
No. Then I'll just stab you in the neck to make it stop.
Yeah.
Have you been here before?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Willingly?
Searching for people.
Who?
Many different people.
Do me a favor. Inya, Hop off
Yes.
and
Yes.
stand
Oh, okay.
away from the horse so it doesn't kick you. Perfect. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oops, sorry, you can't see me well on that side. Are we ready, Mother?
Indeed.
Are you ready?
Mhm.
Is that a yes?
For what?
To go in the cave, into the mine.
I mean, I don't have a choice.
Okay, since you have no choice, start walking.
Okay.
This could be fun if you're gonna lead it.
I don't know where you want me to go. Besides
All the
just forward.
way to the back. And if you deviate, I'll tell you. I'll warn you. And if you don't fix it, I'll gut you.
Okay. Okay.
Like a wild boar. I'll use my hands to pull out your inners. Well, you're doing great. Continue. You don't even have to duck. So jealous. Come back here. Yeah, right back there. Very good. Do you remember our names? Be honest.
I don't.
But you know her to be Mother.
Yeah.
Well, you have the pleasure, or displeasure, I suppose, for you, to meet one of my other daughters.
Emily, come forward. Ask your questions.
Emily. Yes. Any kind of questions.
Is that directed towards me?
Hmm.
Oh,
To her.
I'm sorry.
Why did you stop playing the game last time?
What?
Mother.
What?
You were to talk to Mother like she was yours. And I was told you stopped.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
It's always
You seem to grow
unfortunate.
tired of the questions and then decided to act against your own best interest and, well, Luna got to have some fun.
What happened to your eye?
I, I lost it in a surgery.
How?
The fragments of my skull cut away the muscle that connected my eye to my brain. And there was no saving it.
Inya.
Now, last time we spoke, hold on. Last
Sorry.
time we spoke, you had much more confidence in your voice. What happened to that?
I don't know what to tell you. This is the state. I've just had a long day. There could be so many things. A lot's happened in the 8 or 9 months since we first met.
Indeed. And I know she already asked you the question, but since I couldn't hear it, have you resolved your issues that you had from our last conversation?
For the most part, yeah.
Well, good for you then.
It's not very often when we get a follow up with people.
No.
I must thank you, though, Enya, because you allowed me to utilize some of my haste and bring it out right towards you, which did wonders for me.
Any other questions you have, Emily, dear?
What do you fear most?
Being alone, maybe?
I can see why.
Are you married?
No.
Do you have children of your own?
No. Too young for that.
Are you being courted by anyone?
Not anymore.
What do you do for a profession? Just doctoring?
I run a few different jobs.
What kind of jobs?
I'm a baker.
Are you?
Yes, I've seen her posters with the cat donuts.
Yes. Come to think of it, so have I.
I don't think that's what you fear the most. What keeps you up at night? Plagues your dreams? What do you see when you close your eyes? Who's your boogeyman?
A boogeyman?
Mm-hmm. I need to know so I can replace them.
Oh, shit.
I guess it's just myself.
How unfortunate.
It's not. It's just fear of my actions causing me to be alone. That's just. I'm sorry. You might want more, but I don't have much more to give you.
I do have a quick question. Are you expected anywhere? Would anybody know that you're missing right now?
Not really.
Not really doesn't answer my question satisfyingly.
I'm sorry. I asked to talk to a friend, but he hasn't responded, and he's
Who?
probably busy with work.
Who?
Gary and Rube.
Rube?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's he's busy. I don't think he'd notice.
You
Anyways,
fancy him.
no, he's just someone I care about.
And why?
Because he's one of the only people that are still kind to me.
What have you done to make people unkind to you, Inya? Curious.
Does it really matter?
If I have to ask
A
twice,
question.
then yes, it will.
It's what happened. It's what my dad. It's because of my dad.
What about your dad?
Not my biological dad. It's because of what I did to a man, Jebediah Wilkes, who I considered my father.
What did you do, Inya?
I killed him.
Really? Why?
Because he kept hurting me.
In what way?
Emotionally, physically. He strangled me, he shot me, he put me through hell.
Do you feel better?
Says I killed him.
No.
Mother,
Yes, dear.
our beautiful, precious Inya has grown so much since our last encounter.
She has indeed.
She's really branched herself out to become a interesting woman.
Very much so.
You hold a lot of pain, don't you, Inya?
Maybe. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Do you want me to show you what pain feels like so that you will know?
No, I know, trust me, I know. I know.
Well, a moment ago
I-
you didn't know. Now that you know, shall we continue our conversation?
Yes.
Very well.
How did you do it?
Poison. I didn't know what kind until after it all happened.
How did you not know?
It was given to me.
A third party.
Yes. A third party.
What was their interest in it?
He promised them that he would stop hurting me, and then he didn't stop.
I see.
I'm actually proud of you.
Please don't be.
I am. Oh, Mother, what do you say?
I don't know.
It's hard to wreck something so dilapidated. Even more.
I tend to agree. She is very broken.
Very broken.
I am not broken.
That's my mother you're speaking to.
You killed your father. How could you not be broken?
Because I worked hard to fix myself. To continue being a person who
You know what's
hopes.
funny, Mother? She is very similar. She
In some
pretends
ways.
that she's not damaged, that she is whole. but she is not.
Indeed, she was lying to herself, I think.
I want to eat her.
She's not even worth
I'm
eating.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Don't worry, Inya. She won't eat you.
I don't care about the eating part. There's not much left of me to eat.
Oh, there's plenty if we really wanted to. Don't you... See, now I feel like you don't learn lessons.
That arrogant side is returned.
I was leaning toward letting you go, but now... I'm not so sure anymore.
Is scar tissue appetizing to you?
I don't know. I've never had it. Shall I try some? Is that what you want? Do it.
No. It's
You
not.
can watch me eat it. Maybe I'll even share some with you. Inya?
Yes, ma'am.
Sweet broken bitch. Do me the biggest favor and convince my mother on why you do not get hurt in this moment. Do your best. Like old times.
Because I have a job to get back to, and my boss might be mad at me if I never show up again. Because there's patients that I'm tending to long term. And there's people that I want to help recover.
Your boss would be mad at you for being hurt and left in a cave.
Would she even know that I was? Would she tell anyone? I
Hard to
wouldn't
say. Who's your boss?
Petra Blackheart.
Name does not ring a bell.
She's the warden of Sisika.
Ooh, the warden. So you're a doctor of Sisika.
I am. I work as a guard, but mostly as their doctor.
Now, why, when my daughter was asking you what you did for work, you didn't offer that up at all?
I had just gotten to the baker part, and then you started talking about my posters. I didn't want to interject.
Interesting. They let a murderer be a guard of
Agreed.
other murderers.
Good point.
How does that happen?
It was a part of a correctional probation program where I did work for the prison for 2 months and showed that I was a rehabilitated person and that I could still do good in the world and that I could still have a second chance.
Would you do it again?
I don't know. I don't want to.
Would you do it again?
No, I don't ever want to do it again. I don't ever want to do it again.
Why do I have to keep putting my gun to your head for you to answer?
Because panic makes me think faster. Because I don't really know until I'm faced with an option that might end with my death. That truly, I don't know anything about myself anymore. But I'd like to learn. Maybe I would still like to find things out about myself.
And you said you're not broken.
I'm not broken because broken things can't be fixed and I can still be fixed.
I think you're mistaken. Many broken things can be fixed again. To deny that you're broken is short-sighted. You are broken. You said yourself that people have abandoned you because of things you have done, and that hurts you. That you wish to not be alone. You had a man and you lost him.
What happened to those people that helped you?
They don't talk to me anymore
Why?
because I couldn't get better fast enough. Because I kept hurting myself because I didn't care after I'd done what I did, because the guilt consumed me and it ate away at everything I was, and when I didn't show improvement or wanting to improve, they left because I wasn't worth fighting for anymore.
Have you improved since then?
That's up for debate.
Do you feel you've improved?
I'm never gonna feel like I've improved. I just have to prove other people that I have.
You're afraid to be alone, but what do you offer other people? This in front of me is not worth love.
I give them all the support I could ever give to someone that I wish people have given to me. I give them food and medical attention, and I give them everything I am without expecting anything but company in return. I let them hurt me, and I still find a way to forgive them. So, I give them everything I have and everything I am, and I do everything I can to make them happy.
A broken vase holds less water than what actually enters into it. You may give a lot of love, but in reality, you're not taking theirs. They see it as futile, as their efforts would be worthless. They can't reassure you of your worth because you think you're worthless.
I used to not think that. No. Not when my last partner was with me. I felt like they loved me.
9 months, roughly, has passed since we have been with you. And you were hurt. And I took you. And I took you somewhere so that you could get help. Because I'm generous, despite cruel. You need to realize something about yourself. That you hold merit in the world to which you walk, despite of the actions and things that you've done to counter said things. You have importance, Inya. You said so yourself. But you don't have a whole lot of faith in anything but yourself. And as long as you remain suffering in your own sorrows and unforgiving in your own ways, your life will be perilous. It will be pointless, and it will continue to be cruel. Do you understand me?
I don't.
This sounds like she needs to learn the lesson.
Inya. What happened the last time we were together?
You stabbed me?
I did, and I took great pride in it as well. I had sharpened my knife earlier that day just for such an event. I stand before you again with another very sharp blade. Are you worthy of walking away from Mir? Are you? Or are you not?
Your answer should be yes.
Yes?
It sounded like a question, not a statement.
It did.
Poor broken Inya.
Poor broken Inya.
I'm not broken, just a bit cracked.
Well, then let me open your crack, then, and break you for good. Admit to me you're broken. Come on. I'm broken.
I'm not broken. I'm not broken. I'm not.
Then why are you crying?
Because I'm not broken. 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 I'm not.
What is this? Why is this happening?
Because everyone keeps telling me that I'm broken, but I'm not. I'm not broken. I'm just. I don't know what I am.
Tisket, a tasket. You'll soon be in a casket. Do you want that?
I don't know what I want. I just.
Are you willing to suffer the atonement of your sins? To meet the father that you killed, that you took away from this world, as you had so elegantly stated? Are you willing to look that man in the face again?
I've seen that man 1,000 times after I've taken his life, and no amount of suffering has ever made it stop. I have been tortured, I have been cut open, but nothing is ever enough, and that's why everybody leaves. And that's why Salem left, because my suffering wasn't enough for me, and she stopped seeing use in me. But I'm not broken. I'm not broken. I can't be broken.
Breathe. Breathe. Focus on
There's
your breathing.
Boogeyman.
The boogeyman has definitely reared his face into this conversation.
I've seen 1,000 boogeymen. It doesn't matter.
You're a fucking lunatic.
I'm not.
Yes, you are, and it's okay. You have to brace these things, Inya.
No.
It's the natural order of the way things work. You have to be able to accept how they are. And you're deranged and crazy. That's why you put fucking cat faces on donuts. Because it's cute. And it makes you feel otherly than you actually are inside.
Shut up.
And you like the joy that it brings when you give them to people and how cute they say they look, huh? Isn't that right? Isn't it right? Or am I wrong? Tell me. Enlighten all of us.
I'm not a lunatic.
You're a fucking psychopath.
Shut up.
You're deranged. Broken. Damaged. Scarred.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
I see that you are. Because I am too. And I see right through you. And I'm actually happy. You've become this way with yourself. So self-doubting and worthless. empty of love to give and to receive. You blame things
No.
all upon yourself because the world is cruel to you. Like your mother. Remember your mother?
Shut up,
Do you remember your mother?
Chris. I remember
I remember too. When my mother pretended to be her and you were playing along so well, then something switched within your head and you
You
became
mentioned my
stubborn.
mother, but it was my sister. It was my fucking sister.
Hmm.
I'm not
You're not what?
crazy. I'm
No?
not crazy. And I'm
You sound
broken.
crazy right now.
I'm just hurt.
Your elegance has left you.
I'm allowed to be hurt.
Mm-hmm. You
I'm
are.
allowed to hurt. I'm not crazy.
Okay.
I'm not crazy.
Hey, breathe again.
Are you afraid of the dark, yeah?
Maybe.
Hmm.
Maybe. What do you think would happen if I walked out of this little room, took your only light source?
It'd be just like nights at home, and I'd be fine.
Hmm.
I'd be just fine.
If this place is unfamiliar, would you be sure you'd find your way out?
I could crawl until I get there.
What if we took
Maybe I'll
away...
just wait outside.
Yes. We took away your ability to crawl.
Would you see all the faces of all the people you disappointed in the dark?
Shut up.
All the people that you let down?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Ooh.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
God, this is good.
They'd stare at you, blank-faced.
Shut up. Please. 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 I don't know what I did wrong to you, and I'm sorry. Please. Please.
Whose face hurts most to see?
Just hurts so much. The voices just hurt so much.
Whose?
Might change right now. Maybe Shay's. Maybe Shay's.
Who's Shay?
One of the people who tortured me put a knife in my thigh and strangled me while I screamed. And now they're the only person that I have left. And still their face hurts the most. Because I lost everything because of him.
Interesting. I think we let her crawl.
I agree.
May I have another moment with her mother?
Mm. Go ahead.
I stand next to you. See how small you are?
I've always been small. I was born premature. I was bound to be small.
I'm gonna ask you to do one very simple task. One very, very minute task.
What?
And that is apologize to my mother for your disrespect towards our first interaction. Mean it. Come on,
Has to be persuaded.
mean it.
I'm sorry about our last interaction.
What exactly are you sorry for?
The disrespect I showed you for not playing your game anymore.
Indeed.
Where do you
Not
live?
quite sure I believe it.
Just one way to find out.
Answer her question.
That was the question.
Where do you live?
It changes so often.
Where is it currently?
Past Coulter.
Back in the cold, I see.
Rube's important to you. You wanna know what's funny? I find it funny, actually. Met him earlier today. So I know what he looks like. I know the horse that he rides. I know how he dresses. I know his accent.
He
And I know
likes
what he
to
does.
ride alone.
For a job as well. Do you want him hurt on your behalf?
No. No.
Then you have one final chance to convince my mother that you are sorry for being such a miserable cunt to her during our first interaction. Please fuck this up.
I'm so sorry. For the last interaction that we had, it was cruel and bitchy of me, the way I responded to everything you said, and I shouldn't have. I was ignorant and arrogant and prideful. And I'm so sorry for not playing the game with you anymore when I should have.
Now that is an apology, I believe.
I do too. Even if fake, it still was good. Good
Sounded
job, Enya.
believable.
Not bad for a broken little bitch. Huh, Enya?
There are the cracks.
Hmm.
Poor broken Inya.
Well, Mother, what would you like to do?
I think we're done here. Now, Inya, you will stay here and count to 100. That'll give us time to leave. And you can crawl out of here. Now.
Say hello to Shay.
Shay's currently in Sessica, so I don't think I'll be able to.
I mean, don't you work there?
I'm taking a few days off.
I see. Anyway, to continue what I was saying, we might be gone, or we might be waiting to see if you are crawling out of the cave. And to see if you waited the full 100 count. So I guess your life is in your hands from this point on. Is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Good girl.
Should thank my mother for her leniency. One final time.
Thank you for your leniency.
Less believable, but we'll still be on our way.
See you around, okay? It's good to see you. I'm
Go
glad we
girls.
caught up. We should do this more often.
I want to hear counting.
1,
There you go.
2,
Good girl.
3, 4,
Oh, it's nighttime now.
6,